you know there's people that used to follow me because they thought I was wholesome? And I'm like, have you ever listened to a single one of my fucking videos?
Yeah, wholesome is definitely not what I would say.
Kind, I would describe myself as a kind person. Wholesome, definitely not. Wholesome, definitely not. Oh god, I forgot to mute it. Okay. Oh, it's a close one. Last thing you want is to hear echoes of yourself.
Yeah, definitely not good. Man, this is weird.
Why? You haven't played in forever?
Playing on mouse and keyboard.
Oh, well, you know, it does have controller support. Though I personally like how it plays on mouse and keyboard. I hear it plays really well with controller, which you should already know since you've played it on a console. Okay, share that there. Which you don't actually have to wait on me. You could be a little bit ahead if you want. It's up to you. We're just here to basically, you know, shoot the shit and occupy each other's time while we have to restart this game.
Yeah, I might do that a little bit. I did switch it to controller to see how to do that. You know what? This game's control scheme for controller is weird.
It is, from what I've heard. I have not touched it, but everybody I know has complained about it. I also solved my problem. So I was not able to see the, what's it called? The chat on screen. And then I remembered that Restream has a module, that like an actual app that you can download, and you can turn it transparent and just leave the chat on top of your screen and click through without it bothering you. And like, oh, that's right, I should probably go download that so I can see it while I'm playing games with only one monitor on. Then I don't need, what's it called? I don't need my phone running. Oh no, wait.
What?
That doesn't work on Genshin.
Wait, what doesn't work on Genshin again?
So the Restream chat is supposed to stay on the top of the screen?
Yeah.
Because Genshin is so stupid, even with it supposed to stay on top. Genshin's still on top. It's probably because it's projecting it. There's probably like a windowed mode of Genshin, and I need to switch to that. I need to check when we get into the game. But I guess until then, I'm still gonna have to have this stream up on my phone anyway. Just when you think you solve your problems, more problems come up.
I mean, isn't that streaming in a hole?
Yeah. It's constant troubleshooting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna click start. I think this is a good time to start. I don't know if you have already.
Yeah.
I might be sitting here as it checks for updates. Like, it should be fine, but every time you switch users, it has to, like, reload or prepare the data.
I mean, you think that's bad? It has to do that every single time on PlayStation anyway because of the dumb way the updates worked on it.
Yeah. I think maybe it does that even here, too. It's just usually faster on PC. Honkai doesn't have that problem. Like, it takes like a second to re-verify if you stay on your user.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I am in the game. There's gonna be an opening cutscene and shit. I don't know. However long. Oh, wait. Here we go.
So
Maybe it's just the
what
loading
you're
screen.
trying to
As soon as the
say is
cutscene
that you
showed up,
fell
my
here
chat came back
from
up.
another world?
Oh, Genshin, you're such a weird game.
But when you wanted to leave and go on to the next world, your path was blocked by some unknown god?
Outlanders, your journey ends here.
Dude, I do not remember.
Who are you? The sustainer of heavenly principles.
Neither
The
did I.
arrogation of mankind ends now.
I thought that it was messed up and like one of those like newer openings that spoil everything to people who haven't played it.
This unknown god, really just who I did not know at the time that I saw this the first time, if it was there. But because I've been playing a lot of Honkai Impact 3rd, I'm like, oh no, that definitely just looks like Kiana. Am I actually gonna play the boy this time because I picked the girl last time? Yeah, I guess I will. 'Cause I still have, like, I'll be playing on my main account off stream, so I might as well. I'll just give him the exact same name. Also, it's a little loud.
Wait! Don't go! Give my sister back!
Yeah, I just do not remember this at all.
And
But then
just
again,
like that,
When did we play
God
this?
took
Was
away
it
my sister.
2020 or whatever?
Some
I think
kind of
this came out
seal was
during the
cast
pandemic.
upon me, and I lost my power. So while we used to travel from world to world, we are now trapped here.
They used to travel from world to world. So that's interesting. Do you know how the universe works in they call it like the Hoyoverse now because that's, the fans dubbed it that, and that's why they use that as their international title for their company. They're still MiHoYo in China. But do you know how like the Honkaiverse world works?
No.
So it's kind of like an Yggdrasil in a way. They have this imaginary tree that everything's connected on. So it's a singular universe, but it uses like the many worlds hypothesis. And it's like every single leaf on the tree is a different world, which could be closer to what maybe we consider like a universe.
How many
or a
years
star
ago
system,
was it?
galaxy or anything
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
And that's how they can have like
When I woke, I was
duplicates of
all
their
alone
characters, because
until
they're
I
like-
met you 2
they're
months
like
ago.
Peter Parker in another Marvel.
Yeah,
universe is a
Paimon
different
really
world.
owes you
They
for
don't- they
that.
don't call it
Otherwise,
that.
Paimon likely would have drowned. So Paimon will do her best to be a great guy.
Eh.
So it's a singular many worlds universe.
We should head
So
off.
basically,
Let's
even
get
if
going.
there's a character from one of the other games, it's technically not them.
Yes, unless it is explicitly them. So like Welt in Honkai Star Rail is the same Welt from Impact. He crossed over to different worlds than the Astral Express. And I think that's why these guys are special and unique, and why you can attune to the local magic stuff, because they're not actually from this world. They come from outside of it. For all we know, I don't know what their backstory is. They could be from the imaginary tree itself. Especially given that they were traveling from world to world. Oh, sorry. Back.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually really glad that the Traveler's weapon is just like an arming sword. Because, like,
Yeah.
of all the characters for you to start with, he has like the most satisfying attack.
The path ends here. Guess we'll just have to climb. Climbing depletes stamina, and depleted stamina takes time to recover.
I also remembered that this
Okay,
game
let's take the route we
would
planned.
be so much better if Paimon didn't make this.
We're off to a Statue of the Seven.
No, I definitely agree with that.
Which of the seven are you looking for exactly?
Like, I haven't been doing Archon quests since I came back to play. I've just been exploring, so like, Paimon really hasn't had the chance to say anything. I think once
Wow.
she said like, oh, maybe we shouldn't go here. We should try it later. And that's it. That's the only time I've heard her. So I forgot how fucking annoying she is.
That's a Statue of the Seven.
It is. Okay, I know what I need to do. I don't want to wait to put my user ID on the screen until like I can copy and paste it. So I'm gonna take a picture of it with my phone so I can look at the number as I type it in OBS. Where's the info box? There we go. Okay.
There are a few of these statues scattered across the land to show the Seven's protection over the world.
Where's the auto button? There we go.
Among the seven gods, this god controls the wind. Paimon's not sure whether the god you're looking for is the animal god, but Paimon will take you to the animal god's place first, and there's the reason why. As we all know, poetry and language flow like the wind.
Do they though? Do they really flow like the wind?
There'll definitely be someone there who knows about your sister. At least that's what Paimon thinks. Whether the gods actually answer you is a different story. You never know unless you try. So let's hop to it.
I don't even have to ask who chose the guy, right?
Yeah.
You can swim right over.
You know, Rick is actually going to be upset. That I'm not on his chill stream tonight. I'm playing Genshin Impact instead. ditch somebody's stream for Genshin Impact. So I know you were just complaining about having to unlock the teleports again, but honestly,
Yeah.
this is my favorite part of the game, is running around and getting the teleports like that. I love that the most. That's why I was excited to go into Fontaine.
Ooh, did you just feel the elements of the world? Seems all you had to do was just touch the statue and you got the power of Animo.
If anything,
As much as they may
I'm
want
more
it,
upset
people in this world can
that
never get a hold of powers
I have
as
to
easily as
beat
you.
the stupid prologue before we can go anywhere, because we're kind of like locked in this little area right around the main city of Mondstadt.
Uh-huh. It's because you're not from this world to begin with. If we keep heading west from here, we'll eventually reach Mondstadt, the city of freedom. Mondstadt is the city of wind because they worship the god of Animo. So perhaps, because you got power from the god of Animo, you can find some clues there. There are also lots of bards there, so perhaps one of them has heard news of your sister. Let's move then. The elements in this world responded to your prayers, and Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign.
I already know.
With the wind!
These are the animal powers you got from the Statue of the Seven. Oh, Paimon's so jealous. Why doesn't Paimon get cool fighting powers?
I was just gonna try to click it and then remember, oh yeah, we don't have that yet.
Yeah.
We have to go and get our voice and support. I think the backpack is like super empty at the beginning.
I decided to take a minute to do the survey thing.
Oh, to get some bonuses?
Yeah.
Wow, what is that? There's something huge in the sky! It's headed towards the heart of the forest! We must proceed with caution.
Obviously, people were getting a lot of Zelda vibes. Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild and a lot of mechanics
Yeah.
and trying to copy Zelda, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what game I was getting vibes from the very start that you probably are starting to get the vibes because you've played one of the games in the series?
What?
Tell me a lot of the opening of this game doesn't remind you of like a Mana game.
You know, that actually makes sense.
Yeah, especially like the way the wind dragon looks. It kind of looks like a flammy type dragon.
Yeah.
Huh? Look at that!
Yeah, 'cause it's, you know, furry, has 4 legs, but like 6 wings.
Don't be afraid. It's all right now. I'm back.
Is he talking to a dragon?
Who's there?
Two main characters.
That was close. Paimon almost got blown away. Luckily, Paimon managed to grab hold of your hair. Thanks.
Yeah, good thing you didn't pull my hair.
Just what
God
was
damn.
that? Paimon thought we were gonna get eaten. It definitely has something to do with that weirdo who was talking to the dragon. Of course not. Oh, what's that? There's some kind of shiny red thingy on the big rock over there. Let's go take a closer look. Be careful. Paimon doesn't have a good feeling about this. Paimon's never seen a stone like this before, so Paimon can't tell what it is. All Paimon knows is that it's dangerous. Best we put it away for
You
now.
know the worst part is too? Like, from
What?
Okay, we've got
voice
it. Now let's
actor's
get out of
perspective,
here.
The person who does the voice of does a stellar job, like perfect. She just can't help that the character that she has to voice is designed to be annoying as fuck.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, you! Stop right there!
Oh, but that comes in with my favorite. Amber is best girl.
May the Animo god protect you, stranger. I am Amber, outrider for the Knights of Favonius. You don't look like citizens of Mondstadt. Explain yourselves.
We're not looking for trouble.
That's what all the troublemakers say.
You know, she has a point though, right? We're not looking for trouble is exactly what all the troublemakers say.
Doesn't sound like a local name to me.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
this mascot, what's the deal with it?
It's emergency.
Hey! That's even worse than being a mascot!
So to sum it up, you're traveling partners, right? Well, look, there's been a large dragon sighted around Mondstadt recently. Best you get inside the city as soon as possible. It's not far from here. I'll escort you there.
Oh, aren't you out here for some other reason?
I am, but not to worry. I can keep you both safe while doing that too. Besides, I'm still not sure if I can trust you two just yet. Oh, I'm sorry. Probably not something I should say as a knight. I give you my apologies, strange yet respectable travelers.
That sounded so fake.
Do you have something
Hey,
against the
Mr.
type of language usage prescribed by the Knights of Favonius Handbook?
However, things are fine. Just randomly decided to start over on Genshin Impact since I have a second MiHoYo account for Honkai. Why not? Especially because I talked Buck into it. He's here too, and he had trouble getting into his old account, so he started over as well.
Yep.
We're just chilling, getting through the beginning of this game before we can actually hop together and actually explore. That's pretty much what we're gonna do. We're gonna like fuck off from the main quest for a while after we can, and we're just going to go unlock all the fast travel.
So, suspicious travelers, what are you doing in Mondstadt?
He got separated from his sister during a really long journey. Paimon is his travel buddy, helping him to find his sister.
Oh, looking for your family? Huh. Okay, let me finish my other stuff first, and then I can help you put up posters around the city.
What exactly is it you need to finish doing first?
It's simple. You'll understand in a bit.
So we'll need I think I just got a weapon I can upgrade. That's why they're bugging me to open up the screen. Do you know how
These monsters have been getting too close to the city recently. My task this time is to clear out their camp.
Had a charge attack that you could
I'm guessing longer than it should have.
Yeah, well, like, because I figured, oh, they're bow and arrow, they're DPS characters. Why would I ever charge with them, right? So I'm just like spamming, and then I realized,
Yeah.
oh, you could set people on fire easier as Amber if you use your charge attack. This is gonna refresh real quick. Stream is a bit choppy on your end. It's probably my end too. I guarantee you, if I can fix some settings, that it's probably over encoding, and it's just the fucking way Genshin works. Let me find the options. Where the fuck are the options? Here they are. And part of it is because it's a full screen projection. Do we have graphics? Do we have like a windowed mode? Display mode, full screen. I want... They don't have a 1980 by, or 1920 by 1080 windowed. That's stupid. It's full screen or nothing. Graphics quality is already at the lowest. Which I'm fine with. I kind of like my games looking as crunchy as possible. Don't judge me. We could turn the bloom off. That might help a little. Crowd density low. Partially offered. Co-op teammate effects. I think everything else is probably fine. That might make a difference. I don't know. Could be VSync as well. Like, some games are weird. Some games you get more frames, which I'm not having a trouble seeing it. I think it's just OBS picking up. But sometimes you get better frame rate with VSync on, and sometimes you get better frame rate with VSync off. And it's like, no matter which one you think it is, it's always going to be the opposite. Might as well look at the other settings while I'm here. Combat camera settings. I don't even know what that means. It means it focuses what I'm attacking. Okay, if that bothers me, I'll change it. You normally turn it off out of habit. Yeah, you know, we'll turn VSync off and see what happens. I don't need it on. Screw it.
Jean will be upset if she catches us.
What's this? Archive? I don't give a shit about the archive. Get the fuck out of here.
Moving around like
I'll take
this.
some free, whatever, Primo Gems. That's what they're called. Yeah. I don't know, maybe the game might be better if I go down to, like, not having it full screened. Version highlights. Yeah, it looks about the same. Yeah, I think it's honestly, it's probably because the full screen projection. This game is really weird about it. If you have more than one monitor on and you click off the game onto the other monitor, the game kind of like disappears and goes into idle. It's not a very optimized game for stuff like that. Here, let's see what happens. I might have to reset some things. Oh god, if I played at that though, the bottom of it actually, I'd have to actually go a setting smaller. Oh god, go away, stop it. Dude, oh my god, it's tiny. It's so tiny. Let's see if this fixes anything. Well, I'm not getting over encoding issues, and I can actually see the OBS behind it. I could play in windowed. I think I used to play in windowed too. Oh, nope, I am still getting the encoding error. It's weird. I don't actually get this when playing Honkai, though. I think it's literally just Genshin. It drove your brother nuts that you played Warframe in Windows. I don't know, Buck, does it drive you any crazy if you watch somebody else playing windowed or if you have to play in windowed?
Not really.
Yeah.
I tend to use borderless windows most of the time just to make sure that I can double check, because sometimes when I'm playing a game I'll be in a Discord call.
Yeah.
And borderless windows makes it easier to check on it, because otherwise the game sometimes shits itself when I try to hit the Windows button.
Yeah. I don't think if there's any way I can smooth this out. I can turn my chat off and just use my phone, but I don't think that's... I honestly don't think that's what's doing it. I think it's literally just Genshin. Like, we are in a call, but I don't think that's doing much. No, I didn't even click on everything. Dude, you know what drives me nuts? I'll tell you what drives me nuts. It's red exclamation marks.
Yeah, that is annoying. Especially since it's like, hey, use this to or use this resource to do this thing that we're telling you right now. And it's like, okay, but what if I don't want to use that yet?
Yeah. Oh, set birthday. Well, I don't want my birthday on here. So I guess I'll just use today. Is the birth of this character. Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, I
Sneakers
mean...
also likes borderless windows. I like borderless windows. I agree. It's the 8th month, right?
Yeah, believe so.
You will not be able to change this date once you've confirmed it. Okay. I don't care. Probably just got a birthday message, too. Let's go. Yep, happy birthday. We got a cake. If I click on community, please don't open up my web browser, because that's just going to make things run even worse.
Okay,
Oh,
and fuck this kid and his pigeons.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. It opened my web browser. No. Okay, I'm gonna try to troubleshoot this live. Maybe it's an issue with the window capture settings.
I still can't stand that idiot kid on the bridge.
Yeah. Though it doesn't seem to fix all the problems, but Paimon does seem to be moving a little smoother on the screen, even in idle. So I guess we can go forward like this. Okay. Oh, level up. Ah, yes. I'm gonna max out Amber. I'm not even gonna level the other character at the moment. We spam through all of her voice lines so that I don't
Jean
have
will
that red
pick. Oh,
exclamation mark
it's
there.
what if this? I love this. Morning. Wanna go on a jog? Can I? It's getting late. Mons, remember the look. I'm a pro. Oh, Baron G. Hey, happy. Get him. Go. No. I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me. Get ready. I'm opening another. Ouch. Take. Hey. You. Not. That's cheating. Outrider Amber reporting.
Okay, yes, I get it. Go to the location designated by Amber. Now let me actually move.
Ah, dude, I hate it when games do that. Yes, all of those
Terra
get a
Smash!
notification
Here! Take this! Take
every
this!
single
Like,
time
here!
that you get a new
Skip!
character.
Proper! Ha! Good! What?
Oh.
Huh? Disco! Ha! Quick!
Yeah.
Okay, so it might have just bugged out for me.
What happened?
Hit! Wipe out! Bombs! A reward
Well,
on
it
Look
told
out!
me
I'll
to
keep-
mark the quest
Let
on
me-
my map.
Maybe.
Now I'm just
I was-
frozen and it
Just
highlighting go to
what will we come
location
across?
designated by Amber. And I can't move.
You might have to kill the game and come back in, maybe.
Yeah, it's looking like that might be the case because, yeah, I'm pressing everything, I'm moving the mouse around to try clicking, and nothing's happening.
Oh, that actually just pissed me off. There's still a notification. It's for the closet, but you don't have access to outfits until you complete the quest Desert or Dragon Storm. So like that, the notification's just gonna stay there and bug the shit out of me until then.
Yeah, that's definitely bullshit.
Oh hey, you get a free temple for the normal banner. Cake for Traveler, a gift you obtained on a very special day. Here's to you. Oh, if I use it, what happens? We obtained fragile resin and cake for Traveler. So I have another cake to use, or that just stays there? Oh yeah, I guess that one just stays there. Okay, 10 pull. Summit. Let's see if I get anything decent. After... After I check my achievements. Okay. We don't have access to Wish yet. Okay.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I think we have, they give us a tutorial for the Wish. So like...
Right, so when we get to that point...
That's probably where the free temple comes in. That's why they gave it to us.
Get him.
Will my thing. No up.
I seriously miss how I had this in the old game, where I could just run basically through the...
So you don't have access to that either.
Yeah, that's irritating. Because, like, I would greatly prefer to be able to move around more than 10
Nothing
feet
to it.
before I have to
Though
stop.
I've gotta say, you surprised me a little with your moves there.
So after,
Thanks
after
for the
we get
backup.
access
How'd
to
it
lighting,
feel?
I think might be when most of the world opens up. And then we could just run around and bullshit.
Now that you mention it, how is it the Hilly Trails ended up here? These creatures don't seem like the type to set up camp so close to cities like this.
Exactly. It's more normal for them to be much further out in the wilderness. But because the dragon, Storm Terror, has been around a lot more recently, our orchards have been destroyed, and the
Yeah.
local
So it
market
didn't
has
end
been
up fixing
affected as
all my
well.
problems, but I do think one of the big
When the
things
storms
is,
hit, we usually end up with at least
I
a
had
few
something
injuries,
on
so the
in
Knights of Favonius have been
window
tied
capture,
up doing the best they
where I
can
was
to defend
forcing
the area.
adaptation to, like, Windows 10.
So these annoying creatures
And I
have been
needed to
getting
switch it back
closer
to
and closer to the
automatic.
city?
Probably wanted,
Exactly.
Windows 11 or
That said,
something.
clearing this camp helped make the
Fair
area a
enough.
little bit safer. Come with me. A responsible knight must make sure to see you to the city safely.
Well, I just got a great sword for if I get a
These will
character
come
who
in
uses
handy.
one.
You will. I mean, at the very least, like, you'll probably just be given Noelle at some point. He's a decent shielding character. But only you can start from those tires. I can't believe I actually, for like maybe the first 3 hours of this game, I think it took me 3 hours the first time before I realized that you could charge shot with her. But I was using her little teddy bear to set things on fire, and it took forever.
Yeah.
I would run over and talk to that domain, but I know sure as hell that they're not going to let me activate it yet, so there's no point in talking to them.
What's that? It smells so good!
I'm the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. Nice to meet you.
I will talk.
What should I cook next? Oh, are you travelers from around here as well?
No, we just happen to be passing by. What are you cooking? Smells good!
I see. Welcome, travelers. I'm Lynn, the survival expert of the Adventurers Guild. As you can see, I'm experimenting with some new recipes. Eat before you go. The first rule in the Wilderness Survival Guide.
Picnic? Oh, Paimon just loves picnics! My travel partner here is good at cooking as well.
I don't like that you keep calling me your travel partner.
Oh, there's a cooking pot right there. Show me what you got. It's good to have someone to practice with.
See, like,
There
in
are
many
some
ways,
mushrooms and meat in the
Paimon's,
barrel
like,
over there.
worse than
Try
what she's
making a
supposed to
chicken
be,
mushroom skewer for me.
Right, because she's kind of supposed to fill in that Zelda role of like having Navi or or something with you. But like you're given a good reason all of those games why they're with you. Well, like Paimon, you just kind of like fished her out of the water or whatever, and now she's stuck with you, and you're just like whatever.
Yeah.
Never go
Hey,
adventuring on
there's
an empty
something
stomach.
strange.
Oh, we got our first side quest.
Over there.
Time to
Come on, let's take a look.
I've got no ingredients. I need to go pick some up. Yeah, we're undoing this. There we go, I can cook this. That's right, I forgot that was a mechanic in this game, right? So, in other, like, in Honkai games, synthesizing is a thing, so you can't even synthesize, like, food and other stuff that you need to heal. But it's, like, just straight up regular crafting. But in this game, to try to be more Breath of the Wild, you actually have to pick your character to get different cooking bonuses and stuff like that. But what's worse, Breath of the Wild, it's more like straight up crafting. Cooking is a stupid mini game in this. And the only way you unlock quick synthesis is if you've cooked something perfectly. after it cooked its own. I don't think I've got quick synthesis on almost anything. Because, like, I never cook.
Is it
and
done?
I never eat anything for the most part.
Let me try. Now that's really tasty. You're indeed gifted.
Paimon told you so.
With your culinary skills, you should try more difficult dishes.
I think last time I was
Oh,
running around playing,
I've got some
used
raw
food
ingredients in my
once.
bag. Have them in return for this meal.
Can we really have them?
Oh, and it's
Won't
because I
you
was
run
fighting
out
that
of
big
ingredients?
wolf. You remember the big wolf?
That's okay. You should
I
be able to
actually
find
never
lots of
bothered to
ingredients
get
when
that
exploring
far.
the wilderness. Don't forget to look carefully.
I know I've beaten it
There's
several
also a
times with
restaurant
other
in
people. I
Mondstadt
had
known as
never
Good
fought
Hunter
solo,
that sells food
which is one
and
of the things you
ingredients.
need to do for
Go
your
have a look when you've got the
adventurer's book.
time.
Okay, thank you for
And
the info.
I
Hey,
died
leave
when I
some
tried to do
chicken
it at my
mushroom
world
skewers
level,
for
but that was before I
Paimon.
realized that after world level 5 you can go down a world level. So I went down a world level and still it was like at level 60 3 or whatever, and it was a pain in the butt, but I beat it and I had to like shove food down my I'm quieter
Jean
than
will
the
be
game. I
upset
thought it
if she
lowered the
catches
game.
us lazing around like this.
Here, let me fix it. I probably lowered it on my end, and it probably did not affect the, what's it called? The main game volume. Since I have the game on a, it's on a direct channel, so I don't think it gets affected if I lower it on my end, unless, I lower an OBS as well. Is that the case? They could probably hear you talking when the game's not going, but the game audio is probably overpowering you. Oh, no. You're louder than the game. Oh, okay. I was quite quiet. I'm like right in the microphone, too. Try to balance this a little bit more. Okay. Yep, we're going right back to Mondstadt. This is a lovely town, too. There's one thing this game did right. It was craft a beautiful world. And I love that, like, every place is kind of themed. So it's like, what? This first area is very, like, Germanic. Kind of got, like, your old European style castles and stuff. The second area is, like, very Chinese.
Yeah.
Let me officially introduce the city of wind, dandelions, and freedom. Travelers under the protection of the Knights of Favonius, welcome to Mondstadt.
Finally, no more having to camp outdoors. But the city folk don't look too cheery.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror
Oh
recently.
god, now it decides to lag.
But
up
everything
again.
will turn out fine
Probably
as
'cause I'm in a
long as
cutscene.
Jean's with us.
Jean?
Acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean, Defender of Mondstadt. With Jean on our side, surely even the vicious storm terror will be no match for us. Before I take you guys to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, I have a present for you, Traveler. It's a reward for helping me clear out that Hilichurl camp.
Hey! Why doesn't Paimon get a reward?
Because this reward is useless to you, Paimon. But I'll treat you to a traditional Mondstadt delicacy. Sticky
How do
honey
you know
roast.
it's useless, the Paimon?
Sticky
You don't know what
honey
Paimon can
roast.
use.
Come with me. We'll head to the city's, high ground.
But it turns out that Paimon's actually like the final boss of the game.
I mean, there's probably a lot of people who would enjoy that.
Oh yeah, I think like that's like a common fan theory or whatever, is that Paimon is actually like some deity or whatever.
I feel like running.
Like, just people angrily attacking. It's like, this is for not shutting the hell up.
Yeah.
This used to be a bustling street, but with so many storm terror attacks recently, the usual crowds are nowhere to be seen. Except for the local tavern near the city wall over there. They haven't been affected. If anything, their business is better than ever.
Priorities, unlocking teleports. Nothing else matters.
Okay, there we go. Finally got Wish unlocked.
Now we get another guy in the chat. Zach Bala. Howdy, howdy. I think it's up here, right? Yeah, let me check. Where's the... No, it's over there. You know what's another thing that might have had something to do with it?
Okay, first
Again.
pull included Noelle.
Yeah, I think you just get her for free.
Yeah.
Oh my god. There we go. I know there's a way to get on this ledge. Oh, frick. I hate the way it clips sometimes. Please do not wail, please. My 4 free-to-play eyes will be ruined. Listen, I'm not planning on spending any money on this game. Or at least this account, period. Oh, frick. That was bad.
You got
That was bad. I got lag and it killed Amber. Because she ran out of stamina. Oh my god. I'll wait till later to do it. The thing is, I was trying to get on the edge because you can rest on that edge and get all of your stamina back, and just the stupid clipping, I ended up dying. Oh well. We're gonna get up there anyway. I think we have to be up there when we do the flight test later. But yeah, no, we're not spending any money on this game. At all. At least as I plan. I mean, if somebody were to donate money, I probably wouldn't be against it, but honestly, that should rather go to bills anyway, so I don't have no desire to spend money. Yeah, oof. Hey, well, you know what? Somebody died on this account way earlier than it did the first time I played through here.
May the god of Animo protect you.
I think I actually made it to one of the world bosses
So,
before the first
the
time
present
I died.
I want to give you is...
But I went to there like
a
really
wind
early.
glider.
I didn't know what they were, and I
Outriders
just
use them to
activated
ride
it
the
while
wind,
being under
and the
level, and it
people
killed
of
me.
Mondstadt love using them too. I brought you here to give it to you, so you can experience it right away.
Oh, you're really excited about these wind gliders, huh?
Planning to go far in this stream?
Well,
I don't know.
that's because the
I think we're just
wind
kind of
is
playing
the
it by ear,
heart
maybe.
and soul of Mondstadt. Alrighty then, enough talk.
I mean, I'm
Let's give
definitely
it a
going to take
whirl.
this account far. I just don't
It's
know how many
easy to
streams it's gonna
use, but
take.
you still need to pay attention to my instructions.
But I was saying, I think the problem was the fact that I just left OBS running. And, there we go, now we can fly. I left OBS running the whole time we were gone. I should have closed it out to kind of like reset the cache. That might also be one of the issues with the encoding, since we did a stream before this. So if we need to, I would not be against hitting a checkpoint like an hour into the stream and closing it for like 5 minutes and then coming back in just to give it time to like reset itself.
The sky.
Which actually wouldn't be that far from now. We have been live for an hour. I feel like if we give the cache the ability to reset, it will probably allow us to control launch. I forget because it's been a while. I stopped playing around the time shortly after like Dragonspine came out, and then I started playing on my main account like a couple months ago here and there, just because like I heard about Fontaine and I saw some of the stuff going on in like Subaru and stuff, and it made me really excited to get back into it.
I'm preventing your fall with the power of 1,000 winds.
And like
Now, concentrate. See yourself grasping the wind.
stupid looking screen.
Harness its
Thank you.
energy.
But yeah, I wanted to get back into it, seeing like what was going to happen with Fontaine. And I did. But also, I've just been running around not doing the main quest. And because I haven't been doing the main quest, nobody's died. I forget, can you kill people by going to the god statues or whatever?
I think
Like,
so.
general heal. I'm not talking about like when you revive something. Or do I have to go against something? You have to go against something. What's my favorite boss? I don't even remember. Like, I liked fighting this one the first time when you actually go to the lair or whatever and you have to fight it on the platforms. That was a fun boss. But it's been so long. Like, I did a lot of the stuff in the game was still new in like the States and stuff back in 2020. But I very vividly remember that boss. I can't remember the name of the guy. One of the last ones I fought was the dude near the end of Liwa, where you have to fight him inside like the shrine or whatever. God, what's his name? I'm trying to remember. But it was one of the people from the group of bad guys. Yeah, like his proper boss fight. I enjoyed his proper boss fight. I thought it was pretty dynamic. It reminded me of like an actual like action RPG boss fight, running around the rings and stuff.
You've actually got the power to go up against the dragon. Are you a new ally? Or a new storm?
You died like 5 times? I don't know if I died that many. I might have died at least once though.
Terror
That's a
is
boss fight I
attacking
like. If I
Mondstadt
die against the
itself.
boss fight, then there's like, oh cool.
Kaya, Traveler,
It
you come
means
at the
I'm gonna
right
actually
time.
have to try.
We must.
Hold on, Amber. Are you perhaps forgetting to introduce us?
Oh,
definitely
right.
had to have died at least once.
This
though.
is Kaya, our cavalry
I know I
captain.
at least lost a party member in it.
These two are travelers from afar.
From afar. Is that all we know of them?
Long story short,
I see. Welcome to Mondstadt. Though you haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. I'm not really sure why you're looking for the Animo God. Oh, but everyone has their secrets, right? Relax. I won't press you for more. First and foremost, on behalf of the Knights of Favonius, I would like to extend our thanks to you for your help just now. Your fight to defend the city against the dragon just now was witnessed by no small number of citizens. The acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius is also very interested in meeting you, and formally invites you both
Yeah, I mean,
to
that's
our
the perfect time to do
headquarters.
it, though. You've got someone's attention. Oh, cool. I can finally get rid of that exclamation mark that I am getting pissed off by. Oh yeah, the free wings. I like those. Okay, I leveled up Amber last time, so I'm just gonna give everything to you to catch up a little. Okay, what is the, oh, what's this? 100% Outrider. Oh, was that free? Okay.
let's
like
train
it.
together.
Should do lives up to the point you finish the Archon quest, or at least part of Act 1 or 2. Oh, I guess. I definitely need to heal her though, so... Did I teleport to the statue? Let's see if this revives the dead. Oh, she's back. Listen, I might lower it later, but at the moment, I just kind of want to suck away all of the health from the day. My characters aren't high enough level to drain that yet. See, you know what? Look, if I had unlocked it, I would have been right there. But also, I would have had to climb down, so that probably wouldn't have been that useful anyway. I don't have the glider. Well, they did give me the glider. I just don't have the, what's it called? The license yet. What was that sound? Did I miss something? Oh, that might have just let me know that my stamina's low. No, that's not what that sound is. The thing is, that was a similar sound to like the treasure chest sound in Star Rail. So I was looking around to see if there was something to pick up.
This seems to be the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Let's head in.
want to talk to you, Paimon. I wanted to go inside the headquarters. I want you to just always assume that I never want to talk to you, Paimon.
Jean, what's the hurry? I thought we agreed to meet them here.
There have been sightings of storm terror outside the city. Once we meet, we must...
Relax. I'll lend a hand when the time comes.
Jean, I've brought them. And once it was over, I brought them straight here.
Where are you at the moment, Buck?
I'm talking to Amber,
acting
getting ready to do the
Grandmaster
first
of the
temple.
Knights of Favonius.
Oh, okay.
This is Lisa,
I'm
our
just
resident
talking to Jean
librarian.
right now. For the first time.
Are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Sadly, the timing is regrettable.
Yeah, I did
Storm terror has caused quite a
the
ruckus in the
first
region
couple of
since its
polls that
recent
you can
resurgence.
get, and it was basically
Simply
just
put, Mondstadt's elemental sphere and ley lines
Your
are
airplane
now
is
akin
boarding
to a yarn
passengers?
ball in the paws of a kitten. For a mage, it couldn't get much worse. My skin is
Huh?
one elemental particle
Oh, it's
away
moving
from a
chat.
full-blown breakout.
Oh.
It's airplanes boarding passengers.
If it weren't for this interference, the Knights of Favonius would have better ways to help you than just
So they're probably gonna
putting
lose
up
it then.
missing person posters. We simply ask that you repose in Mondstadt while we help you seek out your sister.
Well, if we do lose you, once you do have access to your phone again, you can feel free to stick around or like come back and check if we're still there. Yeah, he's still gonna watch some more of the Genshin streams in the future. Well, thank you. But even if we have to take a break to reset, I will be back on. It's just only gonna be like 5 to 10 minutes if we have to reset it. Let's see.
Hey,
I don't know how
don't be
planes
such
go
a
these
slug.
days. I
We
haven't
should
done
be
it.
a
I know
part of
you
this
lose your
too.
phone for a little bit.
Good.
They're like, please turn it off.
In that
during,
case,
like,
we need a
takeoff and
plan.
landing. Even though it does
With storm
nothing to
terror
the
now
systems, but
directly
I get
attacking
why they do
Mondstadt,
it.
we may have an opportunity to cut this problem off at the source. Lisa has revealed the sources of storm terror's power with her detection magic.
Is that so?
They're located in the abandoned Four Winds temples.
See, I'm the type of guy. As long as I can avoid it, I will take anything but a plane, and it's not even a plane. I'm not the type of
Storm
person that has,
terror's
like,
ability
issues
to
with
whip
being
up these
in the
kinds of
air.
storms can be
I
attributed
hate
to it drawing
airports
power
and
from the
everything we have
temples.
to go through.
Our
That's-
objective is to
if
deal with
airports
3
weren't the
of
way
the
they
4
are, I'd fly on
temples.
planes way more
I
often.
trust everyone understands why we are only dealing with 3.
Paimon doesn't.
Knights of Favonius, time is against us. The storm is rampant. There's no point in maintaining a defensive position. All right, we need to take initiative and act before the situation
Yeah, Mr.
escalates.
Squeaker says airports got ruined after certain events. Yeah, I can name a couple. One really big one. Okay, I have access to wishes now, and the shop. That's important. Actually, I don't think I've flown since then. That was kind of the thing that killed it for me. I used to fly a lot before, you know, two planes decided to take down some buildings right next to the area where I was born. In fact, that's where we used to fly too. Not to the NYC, to the Middlesex County area of New Jersey, because we used to go up there to visit my family from the area where I was born. And then we just kind of stopped for that really big reason when the TSA was added. Okay, where's the wish section? Yeah, the beginner's wish where you get your free Noelle. I'll take it. We'll even watch the animation for the first time. Oh my god. I got more than just the free Noelle.
What you get?
Beidou. The lightning longsword chick with the eye patch, the pirate.
Ah.
Yeah, so I have a great sword now. I actually like Beidou too.
I got K King. The lightning longsword girl.
I'm very happy that, which I guess I have two great sword users too, right? Because Noelle's a great sword user as well, but I'm glad that I got one that I was actually looking for right there on the first pull. Yeah, we get to do this twice with Noelle, which I think she's guaranteed on both of them, maybe? Or no, first set we'll receive, and then there's also just an enhanced rate to possibly get her again. If we get her on the second set, which we just have to save up 5 pulls for, then Noelle will be at C1. There are constellations in this game. And that'll be handy, because she has a very good shield. And she also breaks ore very easily, being a great sword user. So she's good to just have around when you're exploring. We're also going to set our equipment path, me anyway, to the Aqua Somoraka, even though I'm not going to pull for equipment at all. So why would you want to get her twice? Yes, it does upgrade the character. Here, let me show you in a second. But basically, I don't give a shit about Linny, the new guy, at all. I don't. He's a weird magician femboy who's wearing like a girl outfit. So like whatever. He's strong. I'd rather get this rerun character, Galan, who's really good. And all of the side characters on both of them are characters we want. Like I know you want Bennett. I do too, because Bennett's like one of the best characters you can pull in the whole game. I also want Barbara because she's a standard healer. Nobody actually uses her for healing meta-wise, but I don't care about the meta. I like Barbara, and she's a decent water unit to just have on you. And the other 5-star's sister, Linny, who is somehow, or Lynette, is somehow a twin sister despite being a cat girl. I don't know how a normal boy and a cat girl are twins, but they are. Maybe their mom was a cat girl. I don't know how the genetics work in this world, but they're fraternal twins. She's cool. I'll take her.
Oh,
because she's
well, there's Barbara.
Oh, you just got Barbara? Nice.
Yep.
She's a reliable healer. She's not the best healer. In fact, I think there's ways to make Bennett kind of a healer. Oh, is this first one? From what I've heard, I don't know how that works. I haven't looked into it. But Bennett's like the best support character you can get in the game. Yeah, genetic tomfoolery is afoot. Paimon's bargains. So this is another important thing. Every, I wouldn't say month, it's every patch period, right? So there's like 9 days left on this refresh. But the patch periods usually last a fortnight or so, right? They'll reset these things and you can just get more of these, which I can. We want the intertwined fate usually, but I'm getting the acquaint fate because I want to finish off the starting banner. Okay, character. Let's check out our new person. Look at that. Sexy
If you ever
pirate
want to
chick.
trade tactics, I'm always ready.
Don't have any leveling material. So these two are actually going to be useless to me until we get leveling material, I guess. Though they do... I think everybody on your team, when you kill things, slowly levels as long as they're on our team. So
If you ever want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
get something for her. You just have to put them on the party.
Yeah, they level up as long as they're in the party, though they level up faster if they're the ones that get the kills.
Mm-hmm. We could do test runs. Yeah, I probably should do the test run real quick for both Linny and Yelan. I don't care about the other two, but those two give you 20 Primo Gems for doing it. Plus, you get to see how the new characters play, which is kind of cool.
Step right up.
Our bond is strong.
Let's light it up.
I'm going in.
A round of applause.
Out of my way.
Now disappear. Here comes the finale.
Yep, yeah, you can test out the new characters and go. That's one of the best things about these games. It's also
Step right up.
how they entice you into getting the
Terrified.
letting you play. Oh my god, that was bad.
Eat this. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Let's get this show on the road.
There we go, killed it. But a lot of this game is literally just like quick changing between the characters. A lot of the there's two main setups, but I think one of them has fallen out of fashion just because it doesn't keep up as well. And you have hyper carry setups and quick change setups. And basically the hyper carry setups is when you just have one main damage dealer and everything else is there to support them. So they're still kind of quick change. You just change out to get your support stuff and then you go back to doing damage with your hyper carry. The other one are the quick change. And in quick change, it's about just constantly shifting between the characters to get like their off-field damage and other things going. And there is still kind of like somewhat of a main damage dealer, but you also have like a sub damage dealer, and you kind of like Pokemon switching in and out.
Gooba, get them. Right.
Come a little closer. Blitz. He
I forgot, like, I really liked playing Lisa too. 'Cause, like, Chain Lightning is just a fun way to play the game.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I also have a really, really bad habit of jumping.
Let's spark things up a little.
In this game.
You're in for a little shock.
Not in combat, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so
No,
sorry.
I do that every once in a while too,
Here comes the
instead of using the evade.
Hey, Chad. I think it's just because like jumping is set to like space, and habitually like you just want to hit space.
You've been a naughty boy. Surrender and be gentle.
Okay, fire.
Game's up. Fun's over.
I like Yelan. She just like throws these darts at things, little like ninja step and everything. I also swear like she just moonwalked. I don't know if that was intentional or just because that's how like the animation ended when the thing froze, but she kind of just like moonwalked backwards. Oh my god, all of these tutorial stuff. The only good thing about reading the guides is that you get a measly single primo gem for reading each of them. But if you have like 13 to read, there's 13 primo gems right there. What characters you recommend for new players? Oh, let me think about that. Because like I haven't played in so long, and like I'm glad we're restarting for this account, that I'm basically a new player, but I do follow it, so I know enough about the game. Probably, like I said, the most important player in the game is on banner right now. Most important character, and that is Bennett. He is one of the 4 stars. You can, if you're pulling on the banners, you're gonna get him, and Bennett will make any team viable. Another really important one is a fire one. I'm trying to remember her name. She was just in that team that we were using, in both of the teams. She's got a Chinese name. Let's see, do we have access to the character archives right now? Let me go to the archives and see if it has all the characters. Where's the archive? Here we go, character archive. Let me find her name. I could tell you who some of the most important ones are. Her. Xiangling. Xiangling is one of the most important ones. Especially because she just like kind of... If you have her ult active, that the spinning baton of fire around you just constantly does damage. So she's like a good sub-damage dealer. You're off-field damage, right? Other really good ones. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here's Bennett. That's a good one. Fischl is a pretty consistent damage dealer. I know that.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I,
But
Fischl, and the
damage
princess
is
and
not
different-
important. Like your main DPS, really, because you can pick like any 5-star that you get will be fine for like that does DPS will be fine for DPS. It's all about the support characters. Because it's like, how are you going to make that DPS do more damage? And those two I know, like, that I mentioned were 2 of the most important ones. Barbara as a healer I know is kind of fallen out of fashion, but she's also on the current banner. And I really like Barbara, and she's just a solid healer, so even if she's not the most meta pick, you still just get a healer that has a constant heal around you while you're playing, so there's that. Oh, hey, Rick. Say, sorry we didn't stop by the chill stream tonight,
I
but
wonder when I'll be as
Buck and
tall
I
as
just
my
decided
big
to start
sister.
playing Genshin. Sucrose, though. If you want, like, talk about a meta healer. Like, Sucrose is, like, the meta support character. Far more important than Barbara. If you can get a hold of Sucrose, everybody would recommend Sucrose. So I would say she's super important to get. But this again, banners, who's available, even a lot of these like 4 stars, they're available at the same rate in the normal banner, but it's like who has the raised rates on the current banners. Those are the ones you're more likely to get. So I guess you kind of just like save your in-game currency until you see ones that are important. But I think that's all I can really remember. Because again, like I barely not a new player. I think Diona, some people like her. You'd be better off asking anybody else. I'll know more as I get back into it, but I really am just getting back into it. Especially a lot of the newer characters. I just don't know shit about the newer characters. Yelan, the 5-star on that water banner, the rerun banner, everybody likes her. She's really good. But then there's like characters you don't have to worry about, like Amber here, who it just sits in everybody's dugout. Nobody uses her, but like you get her for free. You get I like Noelle if you do that pull that we just did. You get her for free. I think you get Kaya for free too. Like they just give you some free characters, so you have one of every element. How long is the story? Well, have you ever heard of a little movie or book called The Never-Ending Story? Let's see, what are we? Fontaine is 4.0.
From now on, the adventures will
I'm trying
probably
to think
get
how
more
long it would
and
take to
more
get through the whole
dangerous.
story.
We should
to
make
catch up
sure
right
we're
now.
prepared. We could start by going to Mondstadt's blacksmith.
Like we're gonna be at this for a while, aren't we, Buck? Oh, why did I level that up? That's stupid. Oh, well, I'll get most of that experience back just by switching. She wants a better bow first. What's a good bow for her? Charge attack hits targets within being fired. Increase damage. Restoring HP, I do like that. Against weak spots. Bows do good against weak spots because you can aim them. Let me go with the healing one. Harbinger of Dawn is a good sword. But I can enhance the Skyrider's sword, like refine it 3 times, so that might be better. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's lame. talk about things that are better. So, Bug, you remember in this game when you want to refine a weapon, right?
Yeah.
You have to sacrifice one of itself to refine it up again another rank.
Yeah.
But you have to do it one at a time, right? In Star Rail, there are 5 slots. So if you have enough to fully superimpose it 5 times, you can just do it right there instead of clicking to do it over and over again. And it makes you ask yourself, why haven't they retroactively added that to this game? In a minute. Enhance. We could do that. Didn't she want us to stop at the blacksmith, though? I kind of want to stop at the blacksmith first.
Bet you can't keep up with.
Dude, there's another thing about Amber that I forgot. And I question, like, why do I not just keep her in my normal exploring party? Because she has a special trait, right?
Yeah.
And where is it? I'm trying to find it's in her details. No, I'm trying to find where her trait thing is. Talent. Gliding champion, right? Decreases gliding stamina consumption for your own party by 20%. And I'm just like, I don't think I have anybody else who has that talent. Why do I not just keep Amber in my party? I'm yelling at myself now.
There's the blacksmith.
Why?
Because, like, anytime you go into a boss or a domain or something, you have to pick a fresh party anyway. I could always just use Team 2. She should just be in my default traveling party.
This is the first time
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
heard
at
about
the
it.
moment, I'm trying to keep Kaya and
What, so you
Amber
want
in
Paimon on
because
the front
they
line
have the
She's a tiny
bonuses
one,
that
isn't she?
make
They need to be
sprinting and
purpose-built.
gliding take less stamina.
Wow, he does
Yeah.
bespoke weaponry.
I forgot that Kaya had that.
Of course. I sell
Yeah,
weapons.
the only
make them to
reason I
order,
even
and do
remember that
refinements.
is because
All in the
I
job
couldn't have.
description for a
I
blacksmith.
realized I shouldn't have
All you
him and
need is
Razor
the
on
ore.
at the party at the same time
Yeah, I
because
knew
Razor has
had
that
it.
bonus too.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Everywhere. You look confused.
I don't need sprinting
Listen,
stamina.
I'll tell you where
as
the nearest
much as
deposits
that
are.
is, right? Because that does
Bring
help in
some back,
combat.
and I'll help you forge
I
what
need
you
somebody
need.
who lowers, like, climbing consumption.
I could have swore
No
there
need.
was
I
somebody
have
who
other
does
things
that,
to
but I
do.
don't remember who it was because it was a character I didn't have.
He seems like a short-tempered
I think
guy.
that was the thing, too.
Was it
Take.
something we
You'll
said?
find no
I just don't think I have it.
items at Wagner's.
Oh my god, I've got 3 different temples to do. How many of them have you knocked out already? I'm only just getting started on them because of all the configuring and other stuff I've done.
I just finished the second one. That's how I got Kaya on my team.
Oh, okay.
Because after
about
you're
to do
done with
Amber.
this, yeah, because if he didn't drop in the first thing, he'll automatically be given to you in the second one.
Well, I think that's how you get Lisa, too, is at her temple. Like, you get him at each of them, except you already had Amber before doing her temple. And that's your first full party of 4 is your Traveler, Amber,
This is it.
Kaya,
One
and
of the
Lisa.
deserted temples of the Four Winds.
Yep.
These temples have been left to waste for years now. The people of Mondstadt almost never come here. There's a chance there's a monster nest or hilitrol camp
Although
inside.
right now I just said screw it and
Even
replaced my
Storm Terror
Traveler
has
with
given up on
Kaya.
its own temple.
That's fair. Especially because, like, honestly, unless you need the wind element for something,
Yes.
having the
I
Traveler
also
sucks.
find it
There's
hard
only
to accept,
one good
but
element version of the
Storm
Traveler,
Terror
and that's
was
all
once
the way
one
in
of the four
Sumeru,
winds.
the Dendro. Right? Otherwise, like, Traveler's kind of like
Wait.
the worst.
Did you just feel that?
Yeah,
The wind here. Something's off.
and I never
Let's go in and
experienced
take a
that
look.
because I
Be
stopped playing
careful.
before
The dragon's
Dendro was
power's
even released.
disturbing this area.
Oh, I only experienced it recently because I was running around. I've unlocked pretty much every teleporter that you can unlock without some type of quest line taking you underground or like in a cavern or something.
Everyone in Mondstadt is still getting blown about by every second we waste is a mark against the name of Favonius. Let's get in that temple. Stat!
Okay. Haha. At least that starts us off with a full team. So, Beidou has, like, no HP. But I did fully level up her sword. So I'm probably still going to end up doing damage with her. I'm going to fuck some shit up, man.
You can use that console to open the door.
That's right.
Wow, I can see so far into the temple.
So I think when I said like it was almost 3 hours in, I think this is when I found out about the charge shot because they mention it right here. But it took me 3 hours because I was just running around exploring the map instead of going straight to the quest that they were telling me to do. Which, I mean, 100% sounds like me, because when I was playing Breath of the Wild, I completely ignored the main quest. I'm like, I'm just gonna go and unlock literally all of the fast travel places. Elemental Sight. I forgot that was a thing. That we've got like a freaking sleuth detective mode.
Yeah, I completely forgot about it too until it was like doing the tutorial thing in Ambers, and it's like, oh, use this to see things and tell what you can affect with your elements. And I'm just sitting there like, wow, I never used this in my old playthrough.
No one escapes my sights.
I know I've definitely used it. For sure.
Oh no! A horn!
Well, I'm pretty sure I used it when they did the tutorial, and then I forgot all about it.
Good thing I've prepared my secret weapon. Explosive puppet buried bunny.
Bunny! No, the bunny killed them in one shot. Because I had already upgraded Amber like all the way. Are we playing together? Not at the moment. We're gonna. Which if you want to hop in later, Rick, you can. I don't really mind having like an overpowered person jump in. We're basically just trying to get to the point that we can play together, because I started over with the same account I've been using to play Star Rail on this stream, and Buck didn't have access to his old account, so he's just kind of starting over anyway.
Yeah, I lost access to my old account because of stupidity, so I had to start over again, so here we are.
But there's also like no point in hopping on until we unlock the ability to play with other people, which is kind of soonish. I think it's before you actually go to the dragon, right? But like you have to open up exploration on the map before they give it to you. Like it's after this tutorial section where we stop the storm. Oh, you were just loading it up? I mean, you still feel free to. It's just...
Are those explosive barrels over there?
They are.
Well, one shot should be able to blow them up.
I'm so distracted trying to burn down all of the boxes. I forgot there was somebody still alive. It's like priorities. The thing is, like, the story in this game isn't bad, right? Like, it's pretty fun. It's just, like, the least interesting part of this game.
Yeah.
Though I've heard the new story in Fontaine is actually really good. Like, on par with the stuff they've been doing in Star Rail.
Ah, okay.
Dragon's breath! Is that where the power's coming from? Great, let's smash it! Phew, I'm tired. But at least this way we've helped Jean out. In the past, we were at least able to defend the city and keep it safe. This, of course, is mostly thanks to Jean. But now with Storm Terror directly attacking the city itself, the winds change, so too should our tactics. It's what Lisa likes to say. Speaking of which, the four winds we were discussing earlier...
Did you notice when we first started playing
if you
that this game was
learn
trying
more
to be
about
a
our
little,
history, you can ask Lisa.
Where
I'm not saying I don't know our history. It's just
has the long hair
I
and the
mean,
guy character is the
the
short hair, but
librarian
they
is
decided to give the
supposed to
brother
be
the
more
one with the long
knowledgeable
braided hair.
than an outrider, right?
Also, they give you a really long time to leave dungeons. I understand that's for, like, the multiplayer aspect, but, like, who needs 999 seconds to leave a dungeon?
No idea.
There's another thing that upsets me about Hoyoverse games.
Yeah.
They have to use different terminology for the same thing everywhere. Part of that is that they use like unreliable narrators to tell their stories, which is perfectly fine. I do that, but it's like all of the elements, they have the same name in both the Honkai games, but then in this game, even if they are the same element, they have a different name. So instead of fire, it's pyro. Instead of ice, it's cryo. And it's like, why? Is that really necessary? Do you have to refriend us? Yeah, you're going to have to. I just don't even think I can add friends yet. Like, you have to unlock the friend system.
Wow, these will come in handy.
Do we have friends yet? Oh, there's a friend thing. Let me look at this. No friends yet, so we can't add friends. Well, Rick, if you want to add us, my friend number is on screen. What's your user ID, Buck? It's in the bottom corner
What was
of your
that?
screen. Your user ID. It's in the bottom corner of your
Oh.
screen. I'm going to type.
Oh. Hold on. No. 668 393 664.
Yeah. Because we remade these characters at just about the same time. Our numbers are barely different. I think like the first 5 numbers are the same. There you go. I sent a request. Yeah, so we can still add friends now, but you'll notice in our menu the whole party finder navigation thing, the thing that looks like a Wi-Fi symbol, isn't there yet.
Oh, it's one of those consolidated win things.
Oh, that's... So what I was trying to do last time I was playing online, because I realized I
Let's head
got
back to the statue of the Seven at Windrise
most
and
of
offer
the
it to the gods.
Anoculus, right? The Animo Oculus. or
Yeah.
whatever
You
it's
should
called.
come with me. Paimon will tell you about the
But
rest
I'm
later.
missing
It's
quite
a
a
statue
bit.
of the
I just
Seven.
want that last tick of stamina that I'm
Let's
missing.
make an offering
I
and
was
see if
going
the gods
through the
respond.
online map, trying to like grid out which ones I'm missing, and it was a pain in the ass because it's like, okay, I've already got that one, but I don't know that I already have it because it's been so long until I go to check. So I go to the area, I'm looking everywhere, it's like, okay, no, I do have that one. I feel like it's gonna be way easier this time, just because like I'll be intentionally trying to knock them out. Okay, I have access to Windrise now. Oh, Rick is in the Discord. We should let him in. Let me go get that. He'll let me.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
How are you guys?
Rick, let me lower you a little bit. There we go.
Doing all right.
Okay, so I did not get those numbers.
Oh, from his?
Yeah, and I can't. Yours is just below your thing.
Yeah, I have it on stream.
Oh, your. Yeah, I know it's on. Is it on? I didn't see it.
Yeah. So in the info box that's usually there, it says UID. It's actually got. I typed it out. It's on stream.
Oh. Okay. I see. I see what you mean. 668. 668 39. 668.
Can you feel the blessings of the seven?
9,
In Mondstadt, people call them animalculi.
427.
They
There's
can be
one in this
fitted into
tree.
the statue's eyes.
7.
Some stories say the statue's eyes originally had gems that were taken by swallows, but animalculi never had a
Deus.
physical form from the start.
Staeus,
Deus.
People with visions collect them to
Just
offer
sent
to
you
the
a friend
statues as
request.
Yeah.
blessings. Unlike others with
What
powers,
was yours
you don't
again,
have
Buck?
a vision. But the rules of this world don't apply to you anyway, so
Oh,
keep offering
one second.
animalculi and maybe you'll receive more blessings.
668
Yeah,
393
yeah.
664.
Buck. Easy to know. An accent.
No. I lost too much height. I know how to get that though.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
Yeah, but it's gonna be, well, further from me than Buck, but a little bit till we can play together.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause we still have to unlock the ability to play with other people. Oh, hey, Keely Chow. Okay, I think I can give some levels to Bay down now. Oh man, the Genshin systems just feel so archaic when you're used to playing Star Rail. Because like leveling, there's no auto like level thing where you could just like it auto fill what you need to level. And you can only do one type of leveling resource at a time. You can't fill up on everything.
I forgot to activate the teleport waypoint in town.
That's a big oof.
Yeah, I'm gonna go activate some teleports in places that I haven't been yet.
Well, if you want to try the new place, there should be a teleport that just brings you right to the front of it, all the way at like the top left corner of the map. Just because they wanted people to be able to get there right away. And I don't think you actually need Sumeru Explored to do that either. I actually don't know if yeah, I think they're supposed to be in order that you do them in, even though I think you can do them out of order. I think I'm just following the order.
you've arrived. Come closer. Can you smell that? Something must have happened in the temple. I imagine there will be slimes, hilly churls, and whatever's giving Storm Terror extra power. Oh yes, it is going to be lively in there indeed. Oh, you're quite the brave one, aren't you? It's a pity that the Temple of the Wolf has been disturbed by such an atrocity. Let's head in. No one makes offerings to the Four Winds anymore, yet the old winds never vanish. We need to clear out the temples for the Four Winds.
Yeah, I need to change my encoding settings. I think that's also part of it.
My first chance to fight
When we're
beside
on live,
you.
or on the show,
Think we'll
even
make a
if I'm
good team?
doing Star Rail, it seems fine. I don't know. I'm getting like between 12 to 25 frames per second right now. Which, if we take a break shortly before coming back on,
My first chance to fight
I'll
beside
probably
you.
mess around with the
Think we'll
encoding
make a good
settings to see
team?
what's going on. I have to switch him out for someone. I don't really need to know right now. Or not? Do I have to do it without him?
Do what without who?
Kaya's trial thing. Do I have to do that without him? I figured they would give you like a trial version of him.
Oh, they give you a trial version of him when you're in the dungeon.
Oh, does it just take like whatever your fourth slot is?
No, it just... If you've got a full team, he just is added as a trial slot on top of that. So you end up with 5 people temporarily.
Dude, I completely forgot they did that because in like some of their other games, like Star Rail, if you have a trial character, it just like takes up one of your slots. Right? Because what it'll do is when you go to hit your like character and what should be the team, it'll have like a check saying you can't complete unless this character's on your team. And when you go in there, there is a trial version for you to add to your team.
Ah. But yeah, no, this time around it's basically they act like he's not going to be with you.
Let me show you how the
But
Knights of
then when you
Favonius
step
conquer our
inside,
adversaries.
Yeah, I see him.
he's immediately added.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, because it's been so long, I don't remember. And you literally just did it.
If I'm not mistaken, the end of the temple should be up there.
No, I was kind of confused about it for a second too, but
Experience. The kind of experience you get after years of dealing with things like this for others.
I know he's got freeze, which is great, but also I already have electricity, which is better in the water. Because it just chain lightnings me.
Traveler, unless I'm mistaken, you don't seem to have a vision. So how exactly is it that you're able to channel elemental energy?
It was a very strange occurrence.
I just opened up the chasm.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the chasm. That's a fun area. You can just like fly down into it. It's more fun than Dragon's Spine. It's like Dragon's Spine, you have to go up in a climbing game, so it takes forever, and you run out of stamina, and you could also freeze to death. Chasm, though, you get to go down in a gliding game, and it takes like no time to get to the bottom. Much better.
Shit, how do you make the wind plane?
Dodge this!
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Free!
Collecting all these ingredients that I'll never use.
Ah, finally, we're here.
Seems the path ends here. Let's use the wind currents to fly up.
Dodge this!
Power that ended Haishan!
Water! We can use this to put out fire.
Good idea. That's some keen observation.
I don't know
We should
if
get
it's,
June to give you a title and make you a knight.
it's just me, but does it feel like lightning is the best damage on it?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure fire's close, but I think lightning.
I mean, lightning being as good as it is one of the reasons I used Razor all the times in the old file.
The Albaida Fort?
Freeze!
Albaida? No.
I've no
Like,
Speaking of,
did
did you know?
Avidia.
Storm Terror was
Avidia
once one of the four
Forest
winds.
just open.
I'm not aware of the exact details. If you're
Nvidia,
interested,
the way
you
to
can
play.
ask the acting Grand Master about it.
I'm just now. I'm just going around opening, getting all
Yeah,
the
that's what I
major
did. When I first started playing again on my other account, I'm just like, I went to get all the shrines, and then I looked around and got all the little teleports. It's the most fun
Is that
part
the
of the
thing
game,
that Storm
is
Terror
unlocking
is using to gain its
teleports.
power?
Seems probable. Let's deal with it. Bravo! What a performance. You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight. The battles you just fought were sights to behold. I see you already have the knightly virtue of modesty. Stories of your heroic deeds to save Mondstadt from destruction shall be known throughout the City of Freedom, well into the future. Please do visit me at our headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern, if that's more your thing. Quite rewarding, no?
We've seized another temple from Storm Terror's grasp.
I can take care of the rest here. You go take care of other things while I'm at it.
See you later then.
So
Bye-bye.
I don't think we ever experienced this because of.
There's no way Hilly
there was
Churls
like a
organize
year,
an
I think,
ambush
of
like this
beta
themselves.
in China
Not with their
before
limited
here,
mental
right?
capacity.
But apparently, when the game first came out,
Thus you were
Kaya
behind
was
this.
so bad that they kind of like had to apologize and buff it before the game went live. But since the game went live, they've only ever adjusted one feature, which was Shaw. And they refuse to buff characters because if they buff one character,
Knights
aside
of
from that one, which
Favonius.
had massive
Oh,
outrage,
he's so inefficient.
being an Archon,
Agree to
if they
disagree,
buff one character, then
but
they're gonna have to like
your involvement in
alter
this
all
just
of
make
them,
things
and
a
it's
whole
like once you
lot
start, you
more
don't stop.
interesting.
I rolled a 17. So, Buck, I know it probably hasn't happened to you because you're not somebody who's like prone to video game-itis or anything like that, but I've heard that a lot of people who've been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3 have are just like find themselves seeing dice rolled in their head when they do the things in real life.
Hold on a sec. I can barely hear you because of this stupid cutscene.
This is a very loud one.
Yeah, it's the gliding license one, which is absurdly loud for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay, it's finally over.
What I was saying is like, I know this probably hasn't happened to you because you're not usually like susceptible to the video game-itis type stuff, right? But
yeah,
I've heard a lot of people who have been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3 have found themselves seeing dice rolled in their head when they do things in real life.
I have not seen that, and I question if these people might have had problems beforehand.
Probably. I mean, typically, if you are susceptible to what they call video game-itis, you probably have issues already. Slight schizophrenia or something like that.
Yeah. But no, I haven't really had any problems so far.
No escape!
Oh my god, I just destroyed all of those things at once. Ah, no, I missed it. There we go.
But not, in all honesty, I haven't really played Baldur's Gate that much in the first place. Because I've kind of been avoiding playing it anywhere near as much as some of the other people I know have been playing it.
Yeah.
Because multiplayer and single player are entirely different experiences in that game because of how in multiplayer you have to focus on the entire party. In single player, unless you're the person who... In multiplayer, unless you are the host and wasn't able to get a full group...
Don't hesitate to come to me if you need anything.
When you're playing multiplayer, you only have to worry about one character.
Yeah, like if you're actually playing D&D, you just worry about yourself.
Yeah. And honestly, I prefer doing that because, you know, I tend to prefer martial classes like barbarians and fighters, so when I play in a group and do that, I can just turn brain off and just be a blunt instrument.
Well, that's also one of the reasons why we're trying to play this game with people, because when, sure, there's story stuff that we have to do solo, like bosses and everything, but for a lot of the world stuff, grinding, anything like that, domains, you can just go brain off. Right, we could just somebody you could even be the main damage dealer if you want. I don't mind playing support because a lot of support in this game is setting up other people to do damage, like setting up the element first. So you still have to be like good to play support. You have to like run around. You have to actually be at the right places so people can play off your element. If anything, I think you probably have to be better to play support than you have to be the main damage. Because really, for your main damage, you just have to dodge and DPS. You know.
Yeah.
And then if you're playing solo, you have to do all those things because all your characters exist in like the same spot. You just have to rotate them out, so you're like constantly rotating around yourself. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to finish this domain. Then I'm going to kill the stream. Just for a tiny, tiny bit. Kill OBS. Maybe take a piss. And then come back and then check on my encoding settings. And I think everything will probably be fine after that.
Alrighty.
I guess I could give this a go.
OBS is better than it used to, though.
I knew it. There was a strong elemental energy coming from deep within this temple.
A scan or whatever it is.
Paimon, are you able to float across?
Can't do much even if she does.
Let's ride this wind current, shall we?
That's right. Mages can't break boxes. It's so stupid.
I mean, they can. It just takes a long time and is really annoying.
Yeah, well, especially if you're like a lightning mage. If you're like a fire mage, you can just blow it up. But not much Lisa can really do for breaking boxes. She's just gonna be there for an hour.
Leave it to me. It's an electro monument. No wonder. Let me try to activate it with
They wanted me to use my skill. I was just
a bit of
trying to
electro
check
power.
that was effective.
Stand back, sweeties.
At activating the monument. Don't tell me what to do, game. I know more than you, apparently.
Come a little closer. Blitz. Hit. Get.
Oh, I failed the challenge.
My. Come a little closer.
Okay, I keep failing the challenge. I think it's because I'm stupidly starting it before my skill is ready to be deployed.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't help.
Hit.
There we go. This is another thing I'm gonna have to get used to is actually paying attention to the cooldown on skills again. because I've kind of just been used to playing a turn-based game where I don't have to focus on that at all. The only thing you have to pay attention to in
When it comes to wet enemies,
Star
I've
Rail
got them covered.
is your skill point usage. That's it. That was a bad idea. Oh my god. I'm a god. You did not even see what I just did there.
What happened?
I think I avoided taking any damage from a barrel that I exploded with a greatsword because I sprinted at the very last second. And I like...
Oh, another wind current. Let's ride it up from here.
You gotta love iframes.
To ashes!
Chain lightning can be set off between electro-charged opponents. The electrical discharge caused by friction is only a little less shocking than love at first sight.
One of my favorite, like, effects in video games. Like, if I had to pick two things
you want to know
that I
about
just
this
love
gem?
in video games, it's
You're kidding.
like dot
You're
damage
seriously asking?
and
This is a vision.
chaining things like lightnings and lasers.
It's
and
used
stuff
by the
into
Chosen to draw on elemental
So
powers. In terms of mysticism, I suppose you could call it a magical lightning rod. What? You've never seen a vision? Just where exactly are you from? Are you a hilly churl with some level of reasonable intelligence? No, I doubt it. After all, hilly churls aren't exactly known for their smarts. And you more or less qualify. Break it, and we can head home and relax. The thought of putting my feet up and relaxing has me all fired up. Dragon of the East, Lion of the South, Wolf of the North, Falcon of the West. They are the four winds of Mondstadt, affiliated with Barbados, the god of Anemo. The Dragon of the East, Storm Terror, its real name is Dvalin.
Do you know what I think of every
Though
single
most
time?
in Mondstadt seem to
I
have
hear the
forgotten
name
that in all
Barbados?
this Storm Terror business.
What?
So now you know why Dvalin is only able
Barbados
to
Slim.
channel 3 of the four winds' power.
Oh,
From,
jeez.
Futurama.
Because it has been consuming itself from the beginning.
Yes, Hermes. It is I, Barbados Slim.
Because of hatred, I presume.
Hatred?
Hatred for Mondstadt. Hatred drove it to become something more powerful than the wind itself. To become Storm Terror.
But why would one of the four winds hate the city it was supposed to protect?
As a child of Mondstadt, it's something that's really hard to say aloud. Here, take this. It's a very old story from more than a century ago.
Oh, yes, another thing I can do when we take our little quick break so I can fix the encoding is I can actually open up my browser and I can check the do the Hoyo Lab check-in for today on Genshin. Free shit, free shit. Please click in the blank area to continue. I would like to. I am clicking in the blank. There we go.
Ooh, it's finally done.
Click in the blank area.
Well, all that
No, not that
light
blank area,
flow
that
and
blank area.
elemental lines
No,
stuff
the other
Lisa
one.
was going on about should hopefully be back to normal. Want to go back and see how the knights are doing?
It actually wasn't letting me click in the
If you
blank
got
area
anything
either.
more interesting to do, Paimon
I had
can
to
come too.
actually click
By the
specifically
way,
on
we
the
obtained
blue
another
continue
animalculus
thing,
in
like
one
the
of the Four
speech
Winds
arrow
temples,
at
right?
the bottom of Lisa, which
We
definitely
might
was not
come
blank.
across more of them in the future,
Yeah.
so don't forget to offer them to the statues.
How close are we to the statue? Maybe I'll go there real quick. Because I do have oculi to give to it. Prologue, Act 2. Oh, is this another one of the things where we have to rank up to continue?
I believe so.
Yeah, so we get the next Archon quest at level 10. That's fine. Since we want to kind of run around and do things anyway. I'm going to go jump over to the statue of the Seven and Windrise. Give the stuff away to the statue, and then I'll take a quick little break. See, that's another annoying thing. I think it's only the Animo one that affects your stamina, right?
Yeah.
And you just get other types of bonuses with the other ones. But because they were trying to really pull a Zelda, you have to go and collect all these things and give it to a statue to upgrade your stamina. It's like, I just want to be able to climb at full climbing ability right away. Why do you have to make it so difficult for me, game? Like, what benefit to this otherwise action-adventure RPG do I have from you withholding my maximum stamina from me?
If you ever want to trade tactics.
Okay, we've got achievements too. Oh, here we go, friend request. From Rick. Okay, let's break time. I'll be back.